Afghanistan's President Ashraf Ghani left the country on August 15th when the Taliban came knocking on the doors. His escape was reported by the Russian sources. While Ghani now claims he has not escaped, the exiled president had clarified his stance on Facebook days after his departure. Ashraf Ghani's escape came as a surprise to many in his own government. Some hurt and affected by his abandonment called him the Benedict Arnold of Afghanistan, an 18th century American traitor. His actions came with consequences too. It was feared that the 2-week ceasefire agreement between the Taliban and the government would stand null and void. Ghani's escape is also quite poignant to the chaos unfolding in Afghanistan. His story is in stark contrast to that of the commoners. With a net worth of at least $5 to $9 million, Ghani was able to make it out of the country comfortably. According to Russian reports, he had access to private choppers and planes and cars. Unlike the Afghans who are trying to get on any plane anywhere out of the country. Some flooding the tarmac as the planes left and even climbing onto the plane in their desperate attempts. This is the image of an infant abandoned and separated from its parents at the Kabul airport. In contrast, Ghani did not have to worry about his family members and the mode of transport while escaping. His children Mariam and Tariq Ghani both live in the United States. Mariam Ghani's net worth is estimated at around $2 to $3 million, but this is a conservative estimate of the Ghani family's fortunes. Afghanistan governments have been wrecked by corruption in all its years of existence. While Ashraf Ghani had pledged to eradicate corruption, he wasn't able to make any headway there. Whether he benefited from it or not is a different question. One OCCRP report from 2021 says that Ghani gave an American company access to mines in Afghanistan and received lucrative returns. It doesn't help Ghani's case that his brother Hashmat Ghani is also a shareholder at the company. If the report is true, it means the president likely fled with the graft money. Ghani is an American Ivy League educated individual. He was also a professor at the Johns Hopkins University and later worked for the World Bank. But despite his shining credentials, he was unable to change the fate of his country and is even labeled a coward and a traitor now. Many described his escape as akin to his leadership as a president, isolated. Now in his absence, Vice President Amrullah Saleh has declared himself as the caretaker president, but to put up an anti-Taliban offensive. On the other hand, former President Hamid Karzai and member of the Peace Council Abdullah sat down with Taliban leaders on August 18th to discuss the safe transfer of power. However, where and how Ashraf Ghani will fit into the new order in Afghanistan remains to be seen.